Tish James, the woman who sat in the courtroom with her shoes off while other people did the work in the prosecution of Trump for civil fraud, for doing nothing wrong with no victims, is now getting booed at public events, and she's not happy about that. She thinks she's the savior of New York, and everybody should love her for taking out, that insurrectionist terrorist of America, Trump. But she told firefighters to simmer down, which is an inappropriate term for that profession, and she's also now sending people out with memos to go and hunt them down, right? You better alert yourself and out yourself about who scolded the Tish of New York. And if you don't, it's going to be worse for you. So this is what it sounded like when we were hearing from Tish James in New York in front of the firefighters. She walked out, FDNY in the background. She's expecting a thunderous applause. And here's what she got in return.
Oh, come on. We're in a house of God. First, simmer down. I want to thank Commissioner Kavanaugh and Chief Hodgins for that recognition.
All right. So you see here, Trump in the background. She tells firefighters to simmer down. We're in a house of God. And you can hear the disdain dripping from her lips. We're in the house of God, you peasants. Shut up. Give me love and adulation, right? So that's what it sounded like. Now here's another angle too. And this one was from the side. Someone else was watching this. This came over from N Wokeness on X. And we can see here is what that scene looked like.
And today we are making history, swearing in our first African-American woman chaplain of FDNY.
Making history. First African-American woman chaplain of FDNY. They couldn't give a crap, right? Trump, you're a monster. You are wrecking New York and trying to steal property from somebody who actually built businesses and created something in their lives. And so, unhappy with that, what happened in the aftermath is Tish James, and I don't know if she wrote this one herself, but apparently this letter is being floated around, and it is something that came from her office or from the FDNY office. They got this checklist, this bullet point list of what they're supposed to go and lecture the firefighters about. So little re-education camps are supposed to be happening all across firefighter stations all across, New York, because Tish James got insulted. And I feel like she wrote this, or she definitely gave it the final approval, because here's what it sounded like. So it says, hey, person who draw the short straw, you got to go into the different firefighter houses, and here's what you say to them. Just say this. Follow this script. Hi, everybody. My name's Robert. You know me. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Rob? I'm here to address the behavior of the firefighters that attended Thursday's promotion. The behavior we saw and heard was grossly inappropriate. Protesting, heckling, and booing anyone at a ceremony is simply unacceptable, right, guys? She's very upset, right? So whoever wrote this is like teed off. You get in there and you scream at them and you tell them this. This was a promotion ceremony to honor members, okay, who made sacrifices and who worked hard to achieve this day. And you tell them they had close family and friends there who were celebrating with them. And absolutely no one should have been subjected to what happened based on the political beliefs of some of you members, MAGA. It was disrespectful to the speakers, to the promoted members, and to their families. This was not a political event, and Letitia James, was not there to give a political speech. I think I had like teacher who yelled at me like this in like fourth grade, You guys are fourth graders now. She was there to support her friend and our new chaplain, Pamela Holmes. Okay, so now it's getting personal. Like all this, you could say, look, guys, it's unbecoming, okay? Like we shouldn't be chanting, right? Maybe you shouldn't be chanting, like, okay, it's like decorum, conduct, code of conduct, all those things. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, even though she's now there supporting her new friend and new chaplain, Pamela Holmes, not there to give a political speech. Yeah, right. She gives political speeches all the time, right? She prosecutes people politically. That's her whole job. She's supposed to be apolitical, but we know that that is not the case because Tish, who didn't do anything other than take her shoes off and sit in the same bench every day that I hope was replaced, did nothing other than make political statements, go out in front of the cameras, politicize it. Now she's posting on X. Trump owes this plus interest, right? She's a maniac. She's a partisan hack, clearly. So you don't get to live in both worlds, Tish. You don't get to be an apartisan attorney general who's supposed to be apolitical doing justice and get the benefit of that privilege and then simultaneously be a partisan hack. You can't have it both ways. So the firefighters are not idiots. They know who you are. They know what you stand for, and they responded accordingly. So they say members have a right to political beliefs, but you don't have a right to make a job-related ceremony political in nature. Well, why did you idiots invite Tish then? Don't invite partisan hacks. When you're not on duty, feel however you want about politicians. All right, now you can see, like, this is like the bitterness here. Like, we know you're not going to like Tish anyways. And that's fine if you're going to be a MAGA person in your own time, but do it in your own time, sick people. Vote, protest if you want. That's your right. But don't do it on the job's time, on other members' time, or on their family's time. Do it on your own time. Well, why don't you bring in nonpartisan hacks into your events then? Our actions at the promotion damage the relationship with the Attorney General. Oh, that's what this is about. So we angered Tish. She's going to bring some pressure to bear upon us and the Christian Cultural Center. And we may lose that venue now. I sure hope not. Hopefully the Christian Cultural Center does the right thing and recognizes who's on the right side of this issue. They say politics aside. Yeah, right. Okay. The Attorney General is a friend to the UFA and to the UFOA and a supporter of our department, right? Probably their unions. She has come to the hospital on more than one occasion to support us when our members are seriously injured or died. Yeah, probably to take a photo for her accounts. Now, these actions reflected very poorly upon us, I don't think so, and diminished the dignity of the occasion. Instead of the news reports talking about the accomplishments of our members, it talked about the politics and our poor behavior. Yes, we are talking about the politics of your, scam AG, all of us. Everyone must do better. Do the right thing. Even if you aren't the one acting poorly, if you see a fellow firefighter act in this manner, stop it. Act in a manner befitting of the uniform that you wear. Nothing less should be tolerated. How about you apply those principles to the AG's office, okay? Go scold her about acting in a manner that's befitting of the AG's office, not prosecuting her opponents. She ran for office promising to prosecute Trump. She did it. Okay, so this is what this poor sap is going to have to go and explain to all of the amazing firefighters. Says, here are the next steps. Have DC, so, whatever that is, visit each firehouse that had a member that was promoted, relay the bullet point message, don't deviate from the script. They should understand that BITS is gathering video, all right? So you should let them know. We're gathering video on this, and we're identifying members. Any members that brought discredit to the department will not be tolerated. We want the members to come forward. They will come to HQ to be educated why their behavior is unacceptable. But if they don't come forward, the implication is we're gathering video and we're going to know every single MAGA supporter in that crowd. There all will be repercussions for them. Here's the email. Gents, this is the talking points. Please have the DC start the visits tomorrow on the 9X and continue on the 6X. I understand this is late notice, so I have the visits continue on Sunday if necessary and lecture all these people. BITS is investigating this, so they will figure out who the members are. You're in trouble. I recommend they come forward or else. I've been told by the commissioner it will be better for them if they come forward and we don't have to hunt them down. It's literally high school. Like, I guarantee we got a talking to like this. I think we did something to a car during a rally or something. You guys better, we know who you are. Yeah, right. The DCs shall direct the captain of the company to make a list of those that come forward and send it directly to John and Kevin in operations. Now, I realize members might not come forward, but they should know that there is clear video of this entire incident, and they will be contacted by BITS if they don't. Thank you, Jack, little errand boy for Tish James. She's offended, everybody. She doesn't like that we don't like her. And so now they're being hunted, and their superiors are telling us, we don't want to hunt you down, and we're going to find you if you don't comply. So that's what's happening in New York. Tish James, right, little communist there, doesn't like it. If you have something negative to say about her, you're going to be hunted down and thrown in a re-education camp, courtesy of FDNY superiors. And so shout out to all of the FDNY in New York who called this woman exactly what she is, a monster, and booed her into oblivion. That one stung. Okay, she did not like that at all. So keep up the great work. She went back and she was so fired up, she wrote 15 bullet points and emailed them to someone else. That's how irritated she is. So we'll continue to cover it. Obviously, there's a lot of Trump activity in New York, and we appreciate you joining us as we cover it all. Thanks for subscribing, my friends. Thanks for liking this video. Thanks for inviting someone over to come and join us when we go live. We'd also love it if you checked out some of the links in the description below, including watcherlodge.com, where we have free events that you can sign up for and join us. We'd love to see you there. We also have watchingthewatchers.locals.com, where we have our members only community. We do live streams in the morning and on Saturdays. We'd love to have you there as well. We'll see you back here on the next one.